Is right now on the phone, NewsNation military contributor, retired Air Force Lieutenant General Richard Newton. Thank you so much for joining us here. What should the U.S. response be following this incident?
Well, good morning, Adrienne. It should be measured just like Secretary Austin made comments yesterday during the contact group meeting that he was hosting with 50 nations that are supporting, efforts for Ukraine to try to defeat the Russian invasion and so forth, as well as with General Milley. Again, this was it was unsafe, it's unprofessional, it was reckless on the part of the Russian fighter pilots, and frankly, a lack of competence of the Russian Air Force. I flew with the Russian Air Force, and so I don't say that lightly. I know that from direct experience. And so this is something, though, however, that we can't let this escalate, even though the Russians, I'm very confident, are trying to draw us into more confrontation, and also trying to really raise the game of the conflict.
Well, what would more confrontation or escalation of this situation look like?
Well, what it would do, you'll see more events like this, where you've got these, two Russian Su-27s. By the way, they're supersonic fighters, and our MQ-9 drone in international airspace is flying at about 200 miles an hour or so. I think you could see a pattern, which we've seen in the last few months, but we'll see a pattern of more aggressive, risky, unsafe actions by the Russians. And in February 2022, they got close within 5 feet of a U.S. maritime patrol aircraft in the Mediterranean Sea. You see them flying a Russian air tanker aircraft near Estonia, and therefore the Brits, they launched a couple of their fighter aircraft to kind of prevent them from maneuvering into Estonian airspace, which is NATO airspace. And so I think you're going to see more of this. As they're now willing, because their backs are against the wall in Ukraine, they're now willing to raise their game, if you will, of more aggressive behavior to kind of draw us into more of an intense confrontation. They're actually ratcheting up even their confrontational rhetoric as they discussed how the drone was maneuvering and so forth. The report said it was the Su-27 that collided with the MQ-9 drone. It wasn't the MQ-9 drone that collided with the Su-27, if you follow my thought on that.
But we're watching the video. Russia's denied contacting that drone. I mean, clearly, you can see what happened. There's video evidence. You're saying that this could escalate. They're being more reckless. But what does that mean? Is this just kind of them, to be quite frank, throwing a middle finger to the U.S.? Or do you think it's serious?
I think it's both. I think it is serious, but I think it's also them trying to further destabilize, the situation that, again, they can't control. They're losing on the battlefield, Adrienne, and they're looking now to pull out other cards out of their playbook to try to further ratchet up both the rhetoric as well as events like this to try to destabilize the conditions that they can no longer control on the battlefield, but maybe elsewhere. And so I think they're trying to draw the United States in, draw allied in, maybe that future false flag, if you will.
Yeah.
So that they'll try to, compel us to be overly aggressive where we don't have to be. But we are going to be very clear, as you heard Secretary Austin and General Milley, make very clear that the United States is still going to continue to fly in international airspace and so forth. But this is not necessarily just out of the current Russian playbook, Adrienne. This is out of the Soviet playbook back in the 60s, the 70s. And so
but we're in a new day. It's going to be really interesting to see if the U.S. does anything measured or aggressive after something like this. We're going to talk to you again soon, I hope. Thank you, Lieutenant General Newton. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.